Hello, my dear champions. I welcome you all to today's learning bite about Honge Kamiyab. Let me take you through this experience that we all know about. Most of us are familiar with this picture, isn't it? It is a picture of one of the most historic moments in the history of mankind. This is when Apollo 11 landed on the moon. Well, all of us do remember the three faces who set their foot on the moon, right? So Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. But as NASA likes to put it, it was the work of over 4 lakh people who made this mission possible. This included teams of scientists, engineers, and technicians, many who had not worked in aerospace before. To make for a more cohesive team, the astronauts worked with many of these groups, making the human connection that is the blood of any team. Behind that momentous event of landing were years of research and teams of people working diligently to do what no one had done before. Mission planners worked for 2 years prior to launch, studying the moon's surface using satellite photographs in order to discern the best site for a lunar landing. Now, this shows us that if a team sets their mind to achieve something together, no one can stop them from doing it together. This is the power of great teamwork champions. And therefore, we are here today to understand those important areas where we can work to build our team into a stronger team. Also, let's understand, what does it mean to build a great team? Now, in today's world, being a master of one or a jack of all trades does not bring about success. If you are unable to work as part of a team, that has become a more critical factor. The importance of teamwork cannot be stressed enough. However, it's hard to get a group of individuals to work together smoothly. It is challenging at times. That's natural as well. In today's knowledge economy, most of our jobs involve interacting with others that are not even in the same line of profession. So there's a lot of mixed and cross-functional and cross-skill collaboration that has to happen. Now, the need for effective teamwork is therefore critical for any business. The ability to simultaneously perform as an individual, give results, and together with your colleagues or employees in effective teamwork is key to attaining growth and success. And we all do agree on that. If that is something that you agree on, give me a thumbs up. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. And like Henry Ford says, coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Working beyond differences is what creates magical successes. And therefore, in today's Learning Bite, we are going to learn about those ideas to improve teamwork to achieve success. Hum honge kamyab. Now, this is a brand that most of us are aware of, and we all have had the guilty pleasure of enjoying a tall cup of our favorite drink at Starbucks occasionally. Now, these days, we can find a Starbucks store at almost every corner. But a few years back, when Starbucks began its journey, this was not the case. They struggled to keep afloat due to their highly ambitious expansion plan, but a lack of teamwork to make it possible. The ambitious expansion was hitting problems concerning customer service and a lack of communication between various levels of the company. But what happened in 1995, Howard Beher became the president of Starbucks, and he brought massive changes. So with him came advancements in company culture. He was the first manager in the company who laid emphasis on the importance of being able to work together as a team to achieve the goal which seemed impossible. He wanted his employees to understand the importance of unity in the workplace through teamwork, through collaborative teamwork. In a few years, the company was seen expanding on an exponential level, and the only credit goes to the teamwork done by various teams across departments in unity and sync. This brings us to our first learning, which is promote unity and strength to achieve success. A teamwork environment promotes an atmosphere that fosters friendship and loyalty. These close-knit relationships motivate employees in parallel and align them to work harder, cooperate, and be supportive of one another. Individuals possess diverse talents, weaknesses, communication skills, strengths, and habits. Therefore, when a teamwork environment is not encouraged, this can pose many challenges towards achieving the overall goal and objective. Now, this creates an environment where employees become focused on promoting their own achievements, their individual achievements, and competing against their fellow colleagues. Ultimately, this can lead to an unhealthy and inefficient working environment. When teamwork is working, the whole team would be motivated and working toward the same goal in harmony. That is what teamwork is all about. And like an American basketball player, Phil Jackson says, the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. That is about bringing together unity and strength to achieve success, going beyond and thinking and collaborating beyond the individual traits, individual qualities, individual skills, strengths, weaknesses, and bonding with the team. So that was the first point, champions. If you would agree with it and you think this can bring about changes in the teamwork, give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Now, let me also take you through this story. In 1986, shortly after Steve Jobs was forced out of Apple for various reasons, he bought a small computer manufacturer called Pixar. In 2000, he relocated the company to an abandoned Delmont canning factory. The original plan called for 3 buildings for the entire staff, with separate offices for computer scientists, for animators, and the Pixar executives. Jobs immediately scrapped it off. Instead of 3 buildings, there was going to be a one vast space, a single space with an atrium at the center. He did so because he realized that in order to achieve efficiency and great productivity, his entire team needed to work together homogeneously. He made sure that the team sat in one single building and laid great emphasis on the importance of teamwork while they started out working on some of the greatest creations ever. And we all know the history of it. Now, this brings us to our second point, which is work together to improve efficiency and productivity. When incorporating teamwork strategies, you become more efficient and productive. This is because it allows the workload to be shared, reducing the pressure on individuals, and ensure tasks are completed within a set time frame. It also allows goals to be more attainable, enhances the optimization of performance, and improves job satisfaction and increases work pace. Ultimately, when a group of individuals works together compared to one person working alone, they promote a more efficient work output and can complete tasks faster due to many minds intertwined on the same goals and objectives of the business. And they complement each other on that. Now, that was the second point of working together to improve efficiency and productivity, not working in silos, but collaborating and working with the guidance of everyone. All right. If you think this idea can also help you, give us a thumbs up. Great. Awesome. Now, this is one of the most famous bands of the world, the Rolling Stones. They have been successful for more than 50 years together. Now, this brings us to a question. What's the secret of their success as a team? Now, it is in fact that they realize and understand the importance of working together as a team to achieve the brilliance that they have been achieving since years. After every tour that the band does, they make sure that they take at least one break for 2 months. And what do they do in this break? They focus on providing each other with valuable feedback regarding their performance and also practice and become better and better with every tour, with every performance. Each of the band member is a talent in his own right, but it is the chemistry, the magical chemistry that the band has on each of them that works best. Being part of the Rolling Stone remains the best way for each member to achieve their individual goals. The best teams are those who combine individual drive with understanding the importance and power of the team. That's when the real success happens, and that's when a lifelong success happens. That's when massive success happens. Now, this brings us to our third point here, which is always keep collecting different perspectives and timely feedback. How many of you think that it is important to have a continuous feedback about improvements? Give me a thumbs up in that case. Yes, great. Thank you so much. Now, good teamwork structures provide your organization with a diversity of thought, creativity, perspectives, opportunities, and problem-solving approaches. A proper team environment allows individuals to brainstorm collectively, which in turn increases their success to solve the problem and arrive at solutions more efficiently and effectively. Effective teams also allow the initiative to innovate, in turn creating a competitive edge to accomplish goals and objectives. Sharing different opinions and experiences strengthens accountability and can help make effective decisions faster than what done alone or in silos. And therefore, team effort increases output by having quick feedback. And multiple sets of skill come into play to support your work. You can do the stages of designing, planning, and implementing much more efficiently when a team is functioning well with the support and feedback of other fellow team members. If you agree and you feel that this is also a great idea to be implemented and benefit from, give me a thumbs up once again, champions. Great. Thank you so much. And like Bill Gates says, we all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve. Are you with me, champions? Awesome. Now, we all know about them, right? The Avengers lesson that we have loved to have in our life is that one is better than one. It has got an extremely deep meaning, but very easy to apply. What it means is that one team is better than one person. And it is universally different from 5 people versus 1 person. A group of 5 can probably accomplish more than 1 person alone. But it's only when those 5 people work together as a team when the magic happens. The hard part is making those 5 individuals put their egos aside, trust each other, support each other, and act as a team. There was a time when this comic and movie giant had almost hit rock bottom. They were losing great money to their rivals, DC Comics. But their key to become successful again was the power of their teams being able to learn from each other's mistake and use them to bring excellence to work and team. So this brings us to our last point here, which is about the 4th point: learn from the mistakes together as a team and improve upon them. Working in a team enables us to learn from each other's mistakes. That's very natural. And we're able to avoid future errors, gain insight from different perspectives, and also learn new concepts from more experienced colleagues. And that's a great advantage. In addition, individuals can expand their skill sets, discover fresh ideas from newer colleagues, some absolutely amazing, crazy ideas, and therefore a certain more effective approaches and solutions toward the tasks at hand. This active engagement generates the future articulation, encouragement, and innovative capacity to problem solving and generate ideas more effectively and efficiently. If you agree that learning from the team's mistake and improving upon them and then building the success together is a great idea, give me a thumbs up once again, champions. What are you waiting for? Great. Thank you so much. Now, let me quickly also share a little story here, champions. Now, once upon a time in a jungle lived 2 good friends, the monkey and the elephant. One day, an unusual quarrel broke between the two about what was better, that it was better to be strong, and monkey was adamant that being fast and agile was better. And they headed to the wise owl and posed the same question to him. The owl promised to answer to the question, provided these 2 undertook a challenge, succeeded, and then he will tell them the answer. So far away across the river, there was a tall tree and a golden fruit hanging from it. It was next to impossible to get to the fruit from that tall and huge tree. But the owl would answer the question only once he had the fruit. So the monkey and the elephant set out on their mission to bring the fruit to the wise owl to have the answer to their question. When the monkey reached the banks of the river, he realized that the river was too deep for him and the currents too strong. The elephant saw his friend and asked the monkey to climb on his back. And together they crossed the river. When they reached the tree, the elephant tried to hit the tree. But the tree was huge and wouldn't budge. So the monkey climbed up the tree, plucked the fruit, he climbed down, sat on the elephant's back, and they reached the wise owl after crossing that river. The owl then asked, "Of the 2 of you, who brings this fruit to me?" Now the monkey said he did because he plucked the fruit from the tree, and the elephant said he did because he helped the monkey get onto the other side of the river and come back as well. The wise owl at this point stopped the argument and said, "Each one of you have your abilities and strengths. While one is not superior than the other, individually they are not very effective. But collectively as a team, you have achieved the impossible, all because you used your strength at the right time to do the right thing and scope and respected the scope of the other team member as well." This simple story has a great learning. For us, अगर साथ है तो कामयाब हैं, and अगर कामयाब हैं तो साथ मिलकर कामयाब हैं. And therefore, champions, let's do a quick review of what we learned today. 4 ideas to cultivate teamwork for success. Hum honge kamyab. The first one is promote unity and strength to achieve success. Help each other and promote this unity and strength, be together with each other. Second is work together to improve efficiency and productivity, build more connects, be more connected with people to bring about great ideas together. Always keep collecting different perspectives and timely feedback. Do learn from the feedback given to you. How do I improve on those things? Always keep an eye for areas of improvement and work on them. And the fourth idea is learn from the mistakes as a team. Instead of pointing fingers and telling this is your mistake, it's important to learn as a great team together from the mistakes and then move on to create success together with the team. And I'm very, very confident, champions, that you will be able to achieve much more success, create much more beautiful relationships, and be together, win together with your team if you allow these ideas to be implemented into your life. And with this, I want to congratulate you all because you are all set to win, to have this amazing teamwork within your team. And learning rides with us, feel free to connect with us. My name is Yasha Vatsa from Star Consulting Global. I look forward to connecting with you over LinkedIn, and I wish you all the very best, champions. Teamwork creates magic. Only when we give that space, we give that respect to the teamwork. We give proper respect and connect to our team members. And I wish you great, great teamwork, great winning with teams with these ideas. And I'm sure you will be able to create much more happiness and success around you, within you. Thank you so much, champions. Namaste.